Good afternoon, everyone. Today we are going to discuss about computer-aided design. Uh, it comes in the second module of computer integrated manufacturing subject. First, we have to know about what is CAD and CAM. Uh, Computer-aided design is use of computers to aid the creation, modification, analysis, and optimization of the design. So CAD software, it increases the productivity of the designer and improve the quality of the design, and it improve the communication through the documentations and create the database for the manufacturing process. So these are all the functions of CAD software. Then comes into the CAM. So computer aided manufacturing is the uh, technology uh, use of computer to control the manufacturing activity, plan the manufacturing activity, manage the activity, as well as inspect the product. So for that, the computer aided manufacturing has to be used over here. So and also control the manufacturing activity directly or indirectly through of the computer. Then comes into the conventional design process. So before going into the conventional computer aided design process, first we are going to discuss about the conventional design process. In the conventional design process, everything it will be done by manual work. If we are going to drawing in the sheets, drawing in the sheets, if any small mistakes occurs, again we need to start from the beginning itself. So it is a iterative process. The conventional design process is the iterative one. Then comes here, it have some 6 steps. That is the recognition of need. Second step, the definition of problem. Third step, synthesis. Fourth one, analysis and optimization. Fifth one, evaluation. And sixth one, presentation. We will see one by one. So there are first we will discuss about the recognition of need. So it involves the involves the uh, problem from the existing to make the some corrective actions, or otherwise it has to create the a new product according to the based on the requirements identified by the marketing people. So the problems is in the existing product or potential for new product market has to be identified in the recognition of need or here. Then comes into the second step, it is a definition of the problem. So actually it involves the specification of the item to be designed, and this includes the physical and functional characteristics of cost, as well as quality and operating performance also. So the problem in the existing product or specification of the new product is specified design brief to the designers. It includes the specification, physical model, functional characteristics like a cost, quality, performance, and requirement, etc. Then comes into the next one. So in the synthesis, it involves the develop the preliminary ideas here, and prototype model has to be created over in the synthesis steps. Okay, so and also it will be it is used to discuss the shape and size and connectivity of various types of parts. This is about the synthesis. Then comes into the analysis and optimization. So in the analyzing, it is the prototype model. With the help of the prototype model, it is going to be give the some different boundary conditions and constraints, subjecting the model to different temperatures and loads, and with that will know about the performance of the particular product. So based on the the analysis, improvements are made to redesign. The process is repeated until the design optimization within all the constraints imposed by a designer. So in these steps, the product is filed in this stage. Once again we can go revert back into the synthesis stage. So that's what they given over here. Once the product has to be filed over here, again it will be goes to the synthesis stage. So the problems will be rectified over here. Again it will be sent rectified and created the again prototype model. It sends to the again analysis work. Okay. So once if analysis has to be done, they are satisfied, then goes to the next step, evaluation. So in this stage, evaluation stage, the product has to be compared with the definition phase. Okay, so here the product has to be compared with the evaluation to the definition phase. Okay, so if this requires any changes, then this design has to be revert back and goes to the synthesis space. So if it is going to convert with the definition stage, if anything goes wrong, again it will be design, it will be changed and revert back into the synthesis stage. If changed, again it will be goes to the evaluation steps. Then finally comes into the presentation. So presentation stage, here it makes the documentation of designs by means of drawings, materials and specification and bill of materials, views, tolerance, etc. In the bill of material already we will know that entire thing it will be text or entire detail it will be filled over in the bill of material column. From that we will know about everything in the product, who has to be done, what kind of material has to be done, how many parts are there, what are all the tolerance, what type of projections, it may be a first angle projection or third angle projection, everything will know that, so the people they can easily understand about the product over with the help of this presentation stage. So this is about the conventional design process.